This is the Geberit Type 250 dual flush outlet valve. The valve is suitable for most close coupled toilet suites on the market. The valve can also be ordered to suit a link suite. The only difference being the thread on the basket is longer, so you can tighten up the compression nut around the flush pipe. The valve is easily adjustable, so you can adjust the height of the button and the overflow to suit the cistern. And a maintenance procedure is simple as well. Inside the kit, you'll get a complete Type 250 outlet valve with sealing rubber and back nut, the installation manual, one overflow locking clip, 2 button push rods, and the dual flush button to suit. To remove the Type 250 from the basket, you simply squeeze the lower tabs on both sides of the valve and lift out. To install the valve, push it into the basket until it clicks into place. To raise the button height to suit the cistern, squeeze the 2 upper tabs and lift the button locator up or down to suit the cistern. To adjust the height of the overflow, slide the tab on the overflow tube to release. Adjust the height to suit the cistern, then slide the clip back into place. Install the locking tab into the clip to lock off the height. To install the Type 250 into the cistern, ensure the sealing rubber is on the basket first and install it into the cistern. Wind on the back nut and tighten. The next step is to raise the cistern overflow, ensuring you have the correct air gap to suit the cistern, and then lock it off. To raise the button locator, you need to lift it above the height of the cistern. Then push the cistern lid down onto the button locator until the lid sits down onto the cistern in its resting position. Install the button housing into the cistern lid, lining up the tubes of the button with the locator. Use a flat blade screwdriver to start the thread into the locator. Push down on the button housing until it sits flush on top of the cistern lid and tighten the button. Install the push rods through the button housing and mark the rods flush with the top of the housing. Trim the push rods to suit push them into the corresponding buttons. Install the button into the housing until it clips into place. Check for correct operation of the cistern and fine tune if needed. On the inside of the buttons are lifting recesses to help with removal of the buttons for servicing. You push down on one side of the button to expose the lifting recess and pull up and remove the buttons. Use a flat blade screwdriver to unscrew the button housing and lift out. For any more tips and tricks or product information, head over to geberit.com.au.